Based on the art of seduction, to conquer a woman and succeed, you must play with her emotions in a positive way, so that you maintain a total combination of mystery and addiction in the atmosphere. With this on the table, the woman you're trying to seduce will come back for more without you having to ask for it. If you've reached this video, it's because this information interests you, and I can assure you that you should know it. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Make initial contact by approaching her first. Women love feeling desired, so by approaching with some excuse in between, you can initiate your first contact. You'll have that initial shared dialogue that will help you achieve a good portion of your intention. Women are social beings, so with this approach, you need to demonstrate that you're not just an ordinary man and shine in what you're going to say. However, of course, that will depend on many external factors, such as the location, the situation they're in, whether you have people around you, and the type of woman you're flirting with. So, you shouldn't feel bad if this first approach isn't 100% perfect. Pay attention to her. To continue showing that you're not just an ordinary man when it comes to seducing her, you need to genuinely pay attention to what she's saying. I'm not talking about pretending to listen to make her feel good, as she will eventually realize if you're faking or overacting. Women hate feeling ignored, as they perceive it as a lack of empathy. So, to seduce her, you'll need to follow what she's talking about and ask her related questions. Poor listening can prevent the level of seduction towards the woman from growing, as she'll likely feel the need to make physical contact at some point. Be funny and make her laugh. As common as it might seem, this point is essential. All women love finding someone who makes them laugh. They find it irresistible. By having a good time and laughing together, they'll release brain hormones that induce pleasure along with feeling comfortable when they're around you. This way, they'll associate spending time together with feeling pleasure, which will eventually lead to more flirtatious conversations due to the proximity, and she'll fall for your seductions. One detail you shouldn't forget at this point is not to force funny moments. They want someone fun, but not a clown. The mistake that men often make is crossing that fine line, becoming annoying to them or creating awkward moments where they don't feel connected. For this, naturalness and spontaneity are necessary. Learn when to be distant and when not to be. When you're available for her 24/7, you come across as someone without occupations and even annoying. Beyond appearing as someone always attentive, ready to do her a favor whenever she needs it, you'll end up looking desperate or as someone with complete availability because you don't do anything else. To avoid that, it's best to only respond when you're truly available, leaving a sufficiently long response time so that she sees you're not overly eager. And when communication becomes consistent and you can see that she's interested, it's okay to engage in a bit of manipulation by disappearing for a day or two. By performing this act of disappearing, you'll give her time to wonder where you've gone. Additionally, it will provide enough space for her to start fantasizing about you, creating an idealized image of you in her mind. Over time, she might start imagining what it would be like for the two of you to be together. Give her compliments. Compliments are always necessary in any human relationship, and they go hand in hand with the love language of words of affirmation. If this girl starts receiving compliments from you, she'll unconsciously feel at ease. Simple things like mentioning that she looks pretty, smells nice, that a certain accessory enhances some attribute, or even a compliment about something non-physical, like her personality, intelligence, or kindness, could make a big difference when it comes to seduction. This girl will likely want to be with you more often because she'll feel comfortable and non-judged around you, which tends to be very important for women when they pay attention to a guy. If you compliment the girl for a simple act she did for you, and if the reason for the compliment is genuine, she'll surely notice it and unconsciously be more motivated to pay attention to you. Physical contact. For this step to happen, there should already be some previous indication of attraction on her part. This way, the physical contact you have with her won't be perceived as invasive or rude on your part. However, when you do it, it should be done very subtly. For example, a simple touch on the shoulder while talking, a hand brush that appears accidental, or passing your hand behind her shoulders while acting as if you're doing it without much significance and as if you're resting your arm on her back. When doing this, confidence should prevail in you. You should act as naturally as possible. If you come across as overacting, you'll look awkward and convey harassment or insecurity on your part. You should be cautious about how she responds with her body language. If she's open to your gentle touches, then you'll have scored points. However, if her body language becomes closed and defensive, then the best thing you can do is withdraw your movement and wait for her to feel more comfortable with you before attempting again. All of this should be subtle, but it will be very effective if done at the right moment and with the right intentions. Maintain eye contact when she talks to you, contrary to keeping it fixed, as this could become uncomfortable. The eye contact you make with the girl you want to conquer should be sincere, in intervals, and preferably maintaining eye contact when she's talking about important things. This is a quite effective form of flirting for women. In this way, men can confidently show that they're attracted to them, as these types of attentions are quite effective in women's minds, and if you want to further captivate her, smile while maintaining eye contact. Being confident in yourself, regardless of your physical appearance, this characteristic will make you attractive to a woman. People who show self-confidence are perceived as sexy. Confidence isn't about bragging about who you are, but about being sure of your positive traits and qualities and displaying them with firmness but without arrogance. Women will love the confidence you radiate. When they perceive this quality, their brains will send signals that you're a man who can make them feel protected. So, if you're in front of a girl you want to seduce, it's best to have worked on your self-confidence. This way, everything will flow naturally from both sides, and with your confidence on display, you can put into practice all the aforementioned points in this video. Give a good first impression of yourself. Women are fans of first impressions. So, if you know you're going to see a woman you find attractive and want to score points with her, you should dress nicely, wear nice clothes, and use perfume to be pleasant to her from the moment she sees you. And most importantly, show good qualities when conversing with her. Don't be rude, don't boast about what you have, and certainly don't try to come across as intriguing. Act normal, be natural, and make your best effort to be likable without pressuring her. You might think that learning the art of seduction is complex. However, after watching this video, you may have realized that the psychology of seduction can become simple if you follow the right steps. It doesn't matter if you already know this girl or if she's a complete stranger. Apply this new information and see how it works for you. Have you ever tried using these tips to seduce a woman? If you've never done it this way and are just discovering it now, don't worry. From now on, you'll know how to seduce a woman in the right way. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss any new videos from this channel. Until next time.